And we are operational. Salutations, class, and welcome back. Tonight, I guess, might actually be kind of our first official teaching stream. This time, we will be teaching our best friend, as you all know and love her, Leviathan. Ah, welcome, welcome, Chris Pickaxe. Glad to see you. I know you've been watching a lot of Leviathan streams lately. Anywho, we'll be teaching her some of the nuances of Guilty Gear Strive and teaching her how to bridge it properly. And in the future, actually quite soon, I'll be doing this again with a few aspiring Gold Lewis mains. We might not be starting out with the Gold Lewis stuff just yet, but after we get Leviathan introduced to the nuances of how to play Bridget in neutral, which is mostly just yo-yo and spin, I might even be bringing in a few guest teachers to help with the lesson here. Get ourselves motioned over here. It's going to be a little weird on the tracking. Ah, it might even be a little bit weirder while she's set up like that. Get ourselves scaled correctly. I think she's still setting up her stuff. It is kind of weird trying to do this with OBS Ninja. We're taking it a step further with how important this first lesson is. Scale me up just a little bit more. And we should be ready. So, everything's good to go on her end. Go ahead, and I have given all the proper stream titles here and there correctly. I will take advantage of that hydrate redeem. Hot dog. Both of them. Well, we'll let her relax, since she still seems to be busy over there. I will bring up Discord to make sure I can catch her when she is undeafened, so y'all don't see her just jigging around while she sets up her stream. Spicy. I only had maybe a couple cups of tea brewed so far. The rest of it's still currently on the pot, so peppermint tea and carbonated water is quite the spicy experience. Yes, Leviathan does have a Discord server. I might actually even try to get a link from her. That would be a wonderful thing to set up. I'll do that for stream elements in the future, now that we know that there is a problem that exists. Since a lot of folk do actually get a... That would be my Discord, hot dog. And I'll need to find Leviathan's, wherever it is. Anywho, catching up with chat here. Title of the stream is perfect, indeed. It's going along with the canon a lot of people are getting. Formal welcome to Chris Pickaxe. Very glad to see you. Hope you'll have a fun time at the streams here. If Leviathan hasn't mentioned enough of me, I mostly play fighting games, roguelikes, indie games, and recently been on a Pokemon binge. I also do coding streams on the weekends, and occasionally I do a MechWarrior collab with Leviathan. She's my favorite person in the world. I'm sure she's mentioned me, given just how handsome I am. Anywho, I will undeafen myself and await Leviathan's response. See me in the Twitter timeline. I imagine Leviathan retweets me a lot. I try to retweet her as much as possible. Been meaning to check me out sooner, but never got around to it. No worries at all. Anytime. This probably would be the best time to go through with it, since 1, we're playing fighting games, which is my forte, and 2, teaching. What do you want? Hold on. The Scrunko demands attention. I have to go take care of that real quick. Okay, she's still deafened. She's still getting things ready. We are not too late. I did pet the cat. I gave him quite a few cuddles as I sent him away to his food bowl, since he seems to be quite happy to disrupt me. And hopefully he will be occupied for a significant number of hours, since he does like to sit in my lap quite often. That brings with it the trouble of, well, not much while I'm doing coding or playing Outer Wilds, since I can sit back with the controller. However, tonight, and I should probably adjust my chair a little bit accordingly, tonight I will need to be using the Mixbox, which will require a bit more space on my lap, which he is not allowed to occupy. Double check, make sure everything is adjusted properly in here. Ah, seems like she's doing her intro. Sneak peek. If none of you have seen Leviathan before, please do give her a follow. Oh, that's right. I can shout her out right here. And there she is. Perfect timing. I just gave you the much needed shout out, in case there's anyone on my side who's not yet following you. Love your VTuber design reminds you so much of older Pokemon professors. Then I've done exactly what I've set out to do.
Sound in the game.
As for the next part of our plans, for what else I'm setting out to do, I'll be teaching Leviathan how to play the gender neutral. Well, not in Bridget's case.
Yeah, no, that's the gender mix-up or whatever.
Oh yeah, definitely in Bridget's case, it's the gender mix-up. Even the gender overhead.
Oh, wait. I have to remember her button. Did I? Because I did not change the buttons for the other things, so they're different.
There
it is. Okay, I got it. I found it.
From the entry character side.
That was weird. Slightly laggy on my control there for a second there. That was strange.
Hopefully it'll go away by the time we start.
I have a particular skin for this character.
We will be playing with the standard rules, but I will try to give you a bit of an introduction, so we will have to spend a few silly rounds, and I'll squeeze in whatever lessons I can in 99 seconds each time.
Okay. I did do my homework, so I do know the command list somewhat to a degree, so I know what the things are, at least.
You seem to have a good grasp last time we were interacting. The only thing that you really seem to not remember is the command dash, so I guess if you could tell me what you remember, then we can get a good gauge on what lesson we need to begin with.
The command dash being the
little spear she does in the air, following after her yo-yo.
Oh, okay, yes.
And welcome, Usagi.
But, yeah, so, like...
Yep, set that out and spin, and for some reason it's again not detecting my Mixbox.
No, well, that's great.
There we go. Alright, set out the yo-yo, get the spin going on, and you know that you can interrupt it with attacks, but you can also interrupt it with a double jump, or air dashes if you do want to mix up your approach.
Okay. Not sure quite how to execute that, but that's fine.
Well, just so long as you have it set it out, you go after it, or hit the button to chase after it. You can hit a button while you're on the way in, but if you expect they're going to do something to stop you, then you can always just, well, that's an option. You can always backdash out of it, or even jump to mix someone up. So, you know the specials at least. Do you have stuff like the anti-air bait remembered with the doll in the air?
Forget which.
You're gonna need that one a bit less. You're mostly just going to... That's quarter circle forward K in the air.
Oh.
It's gonna be a bit less important at first. What you need to remember is doing the yo-yo setups, chasing after them, and also the little card that she has. That's going to be a good way to finish a combo or get in for starting pressure. Amen. So you know the 2 follow-ups to that then, right?
Yes, the other one is the punch.
Yeah,
I
punch
think.
and kick are your 2 follow-ups.
I cannot.
Alright,
Never cannot
just...
speak fighting game.
Oh, no worries. We'll get used to it, and I'll get you used to the buttons appropriately. So, go wild, and we'll see who wins. Good start. That does get you in, but you'll need to follow up on it. Good counter hit. And you do remember the bursts, right? And the supers.
the
Good jump for evasiveness.
I think I found the button wrong. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we might afford a good button check at the start here. And to see if you remember which of your buttons is which. So start off with punch.
Okay, that is correct. Okay, good. I think I was accidentally pressing the trigger instead of the bumper, so it was causing a problem.
Alright, you remember
Oops, that's long distance.
you remember your punch. Oh, buttons in order. Punch, okay. Kick. Alright. Slash, heavy slash, and dust.
I basically put my all of these in the same order as like Rambo does, so they go basically from X around to A.
Alright.
Feels nice to me.
Doing it Blaze Blue style. And then do remember dust because this is what you use for a lot of mix-up buttons. You get a sweep off of it, but also if you do it with forward or back, that's how you do a throw.
Yeah.
Alright, got some buttons remembered. Let's go ahead and see about that strategy. Good start. Also, something that Bridget has uniquely that I'm sure you figured out is the follow-ups on slash and heavy slash if you press their buttons again.
Did I just butt slam your yo-yo?
Yeah, the fact that there's no disjoints on the yo-yos is gonna be interesting for both of us to get used to.
Did you learn anything?
That is really funny to me.
Alright. You at least seem to know the basics a bit, so I will do a couple of other rounds just to get myself in the mindset and see if there's anything I'm not seeing enough that I can remember. Like DB.
Oh, right. That's the thing. Which I always have a problem. That's the one of the things I have a problem with on the controller is getting a DP tab.
It takes practice. I had to do it quite a bit when I was starting out in 2015 with Skullgirls and Mugen, which at least Skullgirls is a bit more lenient on the inputs there.
Hmm. I do feel like I have an easier time doing it from this direction than the other one.
That's actually one of the reasons I even left pad behind, was because there were some inputs I could do much better from one side than the other. Though on Mixbox, it's kind of even for me on both ends. Okay. I can do that too.
Age is a harsh mistress.
Alright, you know which buttons are which, but do you know the standard Gatlings in this game?
Oh, what?
I assume that would be no, so the normal attack cancels.
What?
That's another part of the thing you'll have to learn about Guilty Gear. Luckily, they or actually, it might even be a bit less intuitive, but they did simplify it. So in this game, if you go ahead and block, go ahead and crouch block.
Yeah.
If you hit someone with a punch button, you can cancel it into any other punch button, or a command normal, such as a 6P or a 6H. Then kick can go into dust, so you can use that for any sort of low strings if you want to get a knockdown. If someone's, giving you enough space, you can do 2K into 2D. Or for a mix-up, you can do 2K into 5D for a low and then an overhead, or a lowerhead. That would be your gender mix-up. You can cover yourself with your yo-yo, actually, if you have enough timing there, such as that, which would leave less of a gap in there in the middle.
So, yeah, Nev says, Xander, speak in English. Most of us in Levy's side can't speak fighting me.
True. But
But it is a much longer to say things in English than, like, 2K, which is just, like, forward.
crouching kick, yeah.
Or crouching kick? 2. Well, I don't know why I thought the other direction. That's 6.
Indeed. And then the last thing is, or two more things. Another one is if you block again, slash can cancel into heavy slash in any situation, so you can do like 2S, 5H, stuff like that. You can use that for really just good spacing and neutral. And when our round resets, there's one more to remember. Ah, welcome, Pixel Brain. A little different from GGXX. Bridget mostly focuses on kind of mid-range right now, rather than specifically keep away.
Yeah, one thing for those that don't know, not that they're probably going to remember, but yeah, anything directional is numpad notation, which if you look at your numpad, if you have one, I know some people don't, there's the numbers have the arrows on them. Yeah, it's just that. That's all it is. It's really simple once you realize that's all it is.
And
Instead of having to say forward, up, down, you can just say a number.
Indeed. And then the last thing about the Gatlings, which you'll probably have to focus on more later, is close slash. You actually have a slash from afar and then a close slash, kind of like the proximity normals in Grand Blue that I know you played. So you can go from close slash to basically any later normal. You can go from close slash to regular slash. You can go from close slash into any H buttons. You can go from close slash into dust buttons. And also from close slash into any command normal. And that one you'll get a lot more used to in the future. Really the important ones.
Try to remember.
Yeah, you'll get used to it over time. On Bridget, really the most important thing, at least once my Mixbox stops getting disconnected for some reason, the thing you'll mostly be focusing on, since Bridget is mostly a neutral focus character, is doing slash into heavy slash. And having the spacing to know when to do like 2S into heavy slash and stuff like that.
Yeah, because you can hit like 3 times if you do that, rather than just twice.
Yeah, close slash, and then heavy slash again. Which is just about as basic as he can get. Alright, think you've got a hang of it?
We'll see.
For whatever few seconds we have, go ahead and see what you can get done.
Oh, I thought you were gonna get closer, but you didn't.
You'll eventually start finding out better points to burst, and then realize that you've been bursting at the wrong points, too. And then you'll learn the even better points to burst. Once you start getting used to that, a lot of people will panic burst, and do that the instant they get hit. Good bit of neutral. That at least gets me on the other side. Block that. I'm proud. Yeah, and then the burst is entirely dependent on that gauge you have at the top. Yeah, smash DP. Welcome, Zeros. Glad you're here to see this. If you want to learn how to DP properly, you definitely want to learn from Zeros. Which, speaking of DP, I will give you probably the most common character you'll fight online. And we'll see what you can do, not in a mirror match, versus a character that I have a little bit more competence on. But don't worry, I'm doing the Xander thing. I'm not going all out from the beginning. Did you have a music or stage request?
I don't have anything specific, no.
We'll go ahead and leave her song on. It's a banger. Just like someone banging on my door outside. What the heck is that? Love the pixel avatar, by the way. It does look absolutely perfect.
Thank you. I'll keep the this for now. I'll change to cyber goth later. Apparently comes factory issue, but I don't know how to turn mine on. I don't know how to turn my RGB lighting on.
It is on PC, Pixel Brain, and for some reason the new patch doesn't have a lot of the strings working right, so any content relating to Bridget is still, apparently doesn't have its name fully in yet.
I was having a normal.
Huh.
I think. Unless I just was translating in my brain. I don't.
Might be on my end. Maybe I'll have to verify some, game files and such.
Maybe.
Also, Avid, you made a comment earlier about the trans colors and such. Well, there is actually an alternate palette that Leviathan has if you visit her stream.
Yeah.
Which does exactly what you want.
Yeah, it's appropriate for this particular color scheme, which it feels like they was slightly on purpose. Like they're just like, let's see how close we can get it, but not actually.
Alright, let's go. I'm gonna mostly do the basic Soul game plan, but not any like huge punishes and stuff like that.
See, I don't know what that means though.
It means I'm going to mash // and DP, like now.
Oh,
Yeah,
weird
still giving us
stuff
a little bit of
going
lag.
on.
You will generally want to stay at a good mid-range. Keep me out.
Yeah. I keep trying to move forward slightly and then do that, but then I end up just butt smashing.
Yeah, you do need to release your key before you end up doing 5H. But another thing, actually, that's a good idea, is to try to keep a walk away. You don't need to attack them directly at their maximum distance, because then they can probably backdash, or they might be expecting it.
Goddamn yo-yo being able to have beat her. I mean, it makes sense, the true thing, how any of those characters do that have like an actual like physical connection. Like it's not a projectile. Anytime it's like why am I blanking on her name? Fairy's whip does the same thing.
Yeah. Having hurt boxes. Some characters kind of need that to be balanced. One thing you'll be happy to hear, Zeros, is Sol is basically my tertiary character. Good burst. That was done during the special when I couldn't cancel it. I whipped him out against you.
Bridget's super is. I mean, it's the same as one of Ramlethal's supers, but it's really weird to me trying to do that half circle stuff.
It'll take some time, but that is actually a very common Guilty Gear input that almost everyone has.
It's like Ramlethal has like one that's exactly the Granblade one with the double quarter circle. And
Yeah. So, and actually I might, since we are getting started on some of the regular matches and you do know a lot more of the game plan, we can actually skip ahead a bit. And I'll go ahead and see if I
gear when the gear is guilty.
when the gear is guilty. Has anyone had Chaos play against Bridget? I have a friend who'd actually have a lot of insights on some of the Bridget strategy. I don't want to tell you anything that's wrong, like, for example, a lot of evasive characters, you can make a lot of use of jumping in neutral and not just doing 5S and 5H in neutral. You'd probably have a lot of good jumping buttons as well. But I want to make sure I have the game plan down from Ika. So just in case, I will go ahead and get them on stream. Go ahead, start attacking me. You're gonna need the boost.
Interesting.
That was amazing, wasn't it?
Most definitely. Round start far slash. Good block. Not bad.
Too solid.
My feet.
Also the Roman cancels for making sure I don't get punished for DPing. Like this. Good start.
Chris, I wouldn't know which ones are easy emotes. I don't use any Twitch add-ons. Add any of them.
There will be a lot of cases of Soul Bad Guy getting a hit and then just waiting to see you react and then probably gut punching you again. A lot of Celestial Souls do it.
It's like, oh, I just got a lot of like literally gut punch, just repeatedly in the stomach.
Yeah, he's gonna do a lot of things where he'll wait for you to react to something. So blocking soul to get him away would be something to learn very quickly. Good start.
Too solid.
Another thing, and just a lot of things that just require time, I'm sure. But like, I have a real problem with pushing buttons too fast.
Yeah, that'll happen. Another good thing about Bridget specifically, and really it's the same with a lot of characters, your // will usually go farther than your 2S, but your 2S is usually quicker, or at least recovers quicker, and that would be another good poke in neutral, which, if your opponent's staying on the ground, can definitely be a little bit harder to punish than if you were out here doing / and then it just like 6p it, or hit you back for it. But do get used to using a lot of buttons, not just 5S and 5H. Good, good. That was at the perfect spacing. That was not something I could have traded with 6p. Using me blocking the yo-yo's return to actually get your string started. Another good thing. Welcome, Lily. How you doing? Sorry, I had to.
It's like what I did to the goblin in Rune Fairy before.
Very true. You enjoying those gauntlets?
Yes, I wish I had ones that were better than, like, because I ended up immediately finding a different weapon that was way more damage, and I was like, oh, I guess no more glove.
It was the training arc. After all trans girls start with a command grab.
My show's not cheap, but it's
What?
You can just ask anyone in the VFGC. They all have command grabs.
What? What?
Thank you for swinging by, Lily. I mean, Bridget has one too. I told you. Do you remember? Yep, you're getting close. It's half circle back. You're pressing the button a bit too early.
Yeah,
See?
yeah.
Command grab.
It's just an insane amount.
And cross-ups. Lily is right. Cross-ups too. Alright, so yeah, mostly keeping me at bay. Although I'm about to introduce you to something which might give you a bit more trouble. And that is me randomly hitting 6p.
Yeah, because then you can punch the yo-yo.
That's one of the ways that your 2S is actually useful there. Good start. Anyone with knowledge on Bridget, do you know if she can cancel kick into kick? I know a few characters can do that. Milia and Chip can do it. I don't... go ahead and mash kick. Mash kick. No, you don't get kick into kick cancels. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Got caught up in just looking at her shoes.
They are very nice shoes. I found that everyone in Guilty Gear kind of has the... I don't know if there's a word for drip specifically in context of shoe. I don't want to say drip feet. That sounds weird.
No. Oh my god.
Bumps. That's the word, Zeros.
Pumps?
You saved me from being awkward. Yeah, bumps. Everyone in Guilty Gear's got the pumps.
Oh, yeah, I guess I have heard that before.
Another thing, but I'm not going to do it too much because it's mostly a soul-specific issue.
But,
That's another reason you'll want to do 2S. because Soul can literally just centipede his way under whatever the heck else you're doing. Xeris is very, very proud. Especially if I do it round start.
But no, okay. Oh, God. Oh, just out of range here.
Do start setting up your yo-yos, though. You do have the normal cancels down. I do see you doing a lot of 5S, 5H, a lot of the good cancels there. Ah, Reese, welcome. Glad to see you.
Yeah. No, didn't mean to do that. It's not really a good idea to try to.
Yeah, 6H is... I think 6H is supposed to be kind of a call-out move, or maybe a combo tool in the corner. I don't think that's really a neutral tool much right there.
No, that's me more because that happens accidentally because a lot of things require doing
Quarter
the
circle
back
forwards,
and
yeah.
then forward, and then so once the forward happens, and then I push the button, and then just my ass.
Actually, I think Bridget can do her little command dive in the air, which can probably be done from off of 6H. So that would be if you have like a yo-yo setup, you can do your quarter circle back after hitting me with 6H. Try that. Or set up a yo-yo first, then 6H and do your little spin after it. While there's a yo-yo out. 6H is your ass.
Oh,
And then can you do the little spin afterwards, after it hits? Maybe. That's definitely kind of a tall order for now, but don't worry, we'll get you accustomed to it. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Combos is oh boy.
Yeah, no worries. They're not going to be too long to remember. We got to get you used to doing neutral and stuff first. Teaching's going quite well, Reese. I'm gonna turn Leviathan into a regular Celestial player.
Oh. Thank you for following Hot Dog Bong Water 420. I've seen you before in Xander's. Oh, that name kills me every time I see it.
It's exactly what it says on the tin. Oh, wrong follow-up.
Oh God. Game is Bridget. Yes. This. Oh, welcome, Yumi.
Guilty Gear lore, I don't know through and through, but that might be a good stream to do for a follower celebration, although we did just hit 200, so I'll have to do a Guilty Gear karaoke stream, actually, pretty soon.
Yeah, I don't know if I can try to do that thing right now.
Yeah,
like,
don't worry.
I'm like, I don't think I can do that quickly. Oh God.
This is going to require a bit of blocking. Although, actually, one thing useful for Guilty Gear specifically, if Soul is very close to you, go ahead and block, but hold down two of your face buttons. Or if you have a faultless defense button, that'll work too. That pushes Soul out pretty far, and so if he's just mashing on you, that'll at least bump him out decently far.
Yeah, I always kind of forget about that one.
You'll get used to it. Especially for a character needing neutral.
No, I'm also very not used to games like that require you to go back to block.
Oh, that's right.
Grand Blue and... Actually, I don't remember if cross tag had the same thing, but I know Granblue added. There was just a button for blocking.
It's like that in a DNF tool, but whoops, wrong button. I guess Soul was a little overeager there.
Burning alive. Fine. So that's why perhaps yeah, Bridget just vibing the entire time. She's just moving.
It's definitely one of the better idle animations in this game. I think, yeah, that's probably the best idle animation, but best non-attacking animation I think goes to Axel's forward walk. He's just having a time.
I don't know if I've seen that, but also I need to show the idle on your when you're.
Oh,
like
that one I haven't seen enough of. That's amazing.
Welcome.
She just vibing.
Thank you. Here with the follow.
Sheikah, don't you dare.
Definitely... What?
Keep talking. Keep talking. I just have someone in my chat I need to scold.
But yeah, just whether standing or crouching, there's just constant vibing.
Just the absolute vibe, love and life. I mean, if I was that good with the yo-yo, I'd definitely be showing off.
But oh yeah, just.
Alright, Soul bad guy.
Dag. Oh, Goodman.
Good kick. Good ass. But Sheikah, this is a new Guilty Gear player. So give her some time and she'll be a regular Celestial player herself.
No, I don't know about that.
You went even with me and Granblue. Look, there's one thing that's very important to your game plan that you're forgetting. And that is, you need to mash DP to prevent Soul from doing this. Block, and then mash DP. 6P will also defeat good old Soul /Pam.
Yeah, that's my bad direction for DPs.
Well, we'll do this again. DP. Just like that. And if you just do that at the right time every single time, you'll be a regular Celestial player. Zeros is quite proud.
Okay. It's just the DP enthusiast.
Yep. Mashes DP and stun.
DP enjoyer. Or
Yeah.
whatever that means.
Some people DP to return to neutral. Zeros returns to neutral so he can DP. Good block. Playing every character you can't stand. My Zato has gotten schnasty, Reese.
I did. Hey, I did. I was trying to do something else, but that's fine.
Imagine DPing for Oki.
You countered my ass. What?
Yeah, with DP. DP beats everything. Welcome back, Avid. You missed a lot of DPs. Oh, we're not doing public lobbies tonight, Reese. It's all about Leviathan. I gotta get her at least floor 9 viable before this evening's over.
What?
Up onto floor, good enough to be, run in floor 9.
I don't know about that.
Don't worry, you'll be doing great. Alright, about 50 minutes in, and my stream title is still clickbait, so let's fix that.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to change to the RGB gaming.
And again, no, I'm not going full power. I'm just gonna hit a few neutral buttons and confirms and stuff like that. Thank you, Chris.
So I'm never gonna get over that one meme that just slams whiskey down on camera.
What are your pronouns, partner? So, what I don't get is why are her fingers glowing in the salt?
I told you that it's factory issue. All trans girls get it.
Ah, gotcha.
I just don't know how to turn my RGB lighting on. I'm not sure.
Oh, wow.
What is your cowboy meter?
Oh, that's for, letting me commit war crimes like this.
What?
I'm calling it only that from now on. Cowboy meter. Forever.
Cowboy. What's it actually called though?
It's just a security level in-game, but I'm only calling it the cowboy meter.
Factory issue Cyber.Futures results may vary. Okay. Oh, that explains it. That doesn't quite work like that. It takes a little bit too long to get over there on this little motorcycle.
You know, I'll just spin randomly, see what I can do.
That didn't even look like it connected.
That's what he can do. As long as he just barely scripts you.
The alien. Or the UMA or whatever they call it.
Yeah, the coffin swings, and the alien just punches you while he's going by. Which would actually be an incredible super. Like, I want a version of his super that has the alien just punch you.
Oh, you could
Stepped on the yo-yo. No more playing, you're grounded.
Like, this is like a regular Access thing to do of just making a skin that's just glowy, right? Like, I feel like that happened in Granblue. Like, there was a bunch of...
I think it's a PlayStation. Like, it's supposed to be like PlayStation colors, or it's usually there with like the special edition of the PlayStation versions, and then sometimes they give it to PC.
I never associated blue with PlayStation. I don't know what color I associated with PlayStation, but other than black, but I know they had.
Sorry? Something wrong?
Just a lot of swinging there.
Oh, just churning butter.
Oh, that's what churning butter is.
No, this is.
Oh, that's oh, okay. Oh, that was just out of range.
you weren't too close. You're fine.
Okay. No. Also, we're just out of range of that.
Yep, usually it's best to do it right when you get hit by an attack that can't be cancelled.
No, she don't. She don't. Welcome back, Nev. I'm glad you have food.
Hi, Nev.
Food is good. Remember to eat people. Don't not eat people. Eat, people. Also, hydrate. There's too many people I know that do not eat
right,
and do
I'll
not
do that.
hydrate. Luckily, my wife has gotten better about hydrating and actually hydrates with water now instead of Mountain Dew. I'm very proud of her. Nope. I'll hydrate when I'm not being,
Not being put in the coffin.
yeah. Okay. No. I keep wanting to super, but then I just throw my ass out instead.
I don't think Bridget really has any good supers just for neutral. The
I
wheel
don't know,
at long range, maybe.
that's what I'm trying to do. Because that's the same button as
Oh,
as
right.
pass. The other one is the,
The close range Muda Muda.
yeah. The one that, it's very funny when two Bridgets do it at the same time.
Oh, nice.
What am I doing to do that though? What am I doing? What am I, oh, okay.
That's 6p, forward punch. And you can't visibly see it on your character model, but that's a good anti-air. And you're not actually going to have a hurt box, usually above your knees. Like, I'm gonna randomly do this, but then try to 6p me as I get closer.
Oh. Okay, that's good to know. That is good to know that I have something that will have a
Yeah.
little bit of range that doesn't get stabbed.
There's also,
Something
if I keep doing this, it's a good button.
okay. Also, does it do the same thing for this one?
No, no, that one will probably give you hurt boxes throughout the entire thing.
So this is more just like an anti-air than anything.
Yeah, it's good for an anti-air, and it might even launch if you do it close range. No, it does not. It does not. So that's just a different anti-air. Hey, Zag. How you doing?
Oh,
We're
I can do-
teaching Leviathan here how to play good old Guilty Gear. First time I've heard that line from Gold Lewis.
What? What?
Oh, just Alfred mod things. Oh, off of close slash it launches. Hit me with slash at close range, and then your 2H. Let the 2 hits come out.
I zoned out for a minute.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
what
you
did tell me
went
to
full
do?
button mash. Close slash and then 2H.
The-
Let the 2 hits happen of a close slash, because I think it's a 2-hit move. I remember now, the soul bad guy. Glad to see you again.
Am I doing this right? Am I doing it wrong?
Close slash, and it should hit twice. Just do close slash. Yeah, I have to be close. Do that. Yeah.
Okay.
So off
Okay,
of the
so-
second hit, then hit 2H.
Like that?
Although I'm probably gonna get KO'd from now. 2H,
was that?
not...
What?
Is that a
Oh,
6K?
For some reason, why do I have my tribute? Oh, do you know why?
Is it a Grand Blue input that you're trying to do?
H is that button in grip.
Ah.
Because I have to get it in my head that that's a kick and not like. Actually, I guess it's not even that. That would be a medium. Heavy is the other one. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
When I was
Yeah.
on pad, I was always on the default inputs, because you can kind of think of slash as a medium from Grand Blue, and then well,
Then what
H
about
as a heavy slash. Kick would be on the unique button, but it's kind of it's kind of an in-between light and medium attacks. It's a light medium or
We'll
a...
keep it in the same spot. So,
Alright.
repeat that again. Now that I am not being silly.
Go ahead and do your 2H just so you know which input that is. 2H.
Oh.
That is 6H. You want to do down H.
No.
All right.
Alright, that.
So
Why
close
do I
slash.
have that in my head is okay.
You'll get used to the numpad inputs. It just takes time. Like with doing quarter circle. There you go. There's a launch.
Okay.
And whenever you do get better, there's probably other shenanigans you can do off that launch. All right. That's really cool. Thank you, Zag.
Am I winning? I don't think so right now.
All right. I'm just going to hit big buttons in neutral, and you need to keep me away.
Okay.
Good. You keep me out at a range like that, get me launched. Notation is very different, Reese. Grand Blue has only 4 buttons, and they're light, medium, heavy, and unique.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's somewhat equitable because, like, I mean, this was still, like, set up as, like, a grab button, and it still does a grab, too, so that works fine. It's just the other ones that are a little... Like, this one is, the guard thing is, that's the same thing. Scramble had a dedicated guard button, but it wasn't using meter. It was just you just could block whenever you wanted to.
Yeah.
The only things different would be the Roman cancel and the burst. That's extra ones. Well, luckily, there's extra buttons, so. Yeah, it's more of a lesson than it is me winning or not, because so okay, just for example, with the next round, go all out just so they can see what you do.
Oh,
Yeah,
bad idea, but I'll be glad.
I mean, yeah, it's gonna, but you know, it's more of a demonstration to show
Indeed.
the level of capability. No.
Age is a harsh
No.
Leviathan, my chat is warning you that you have made a mistake.
It's only one round. I know I'm getting it.
No worries.
I've had it happen before. The one time I just randomly showed up in your stream, it was just like, murder me. Do it.
You better block. Although I guess that's not gonna matter, because you might be dead.
Yeah, I can't even get a hit in. So this is there's no me winning against this right now. This is a lesson.
It's just a lesson to learn the basics of the game. But I have to play Gold Lewis for the stream title to make sense.
From what it sounds like, if this was Grand Blue, Levy might stand more of a chance. Yes, probably.
It was actually kind of 40-60 in Grand Blue, because I didn't practice it much. And
Yeah,
Leviathan...
I actually have more hours in Grand Blue than Xander does. So there's that.
Yeah, gonna be nothing but big buttons. So one of the things to learn about doing neutral, especially with a character that doesn't have disjoints, is don't always be attacking. One thing that you'll see a lot of people do is they'll be playing footsies. You'll try to play it like a good range and versus Gold Lewis. Around right here is good because it's out of my range of doing this. And it'll be slightly out of the range of me doing that. So you want to, usually in some of these cases, delay and just kind of mix up the timing of the buttons that you're pressing. Catching me, and you can even play reactively and wait for me to jump in the air and then do just like that. You don't always have to keep waiting, though, because if you just keep waiting, I'll just run towards you.
Yeah.
But mix up when you're pressing what buttons and what buttons you are pressing. That did snipe me out of the air and put me full screen. So very good. Very good. I'll block that. Yeah, Guilty Gear is way more aggressive than Grand Blue.
solid.
That's right,
Thank you, Anthony. Just talking. The only skill you need to is to mash it like potatoes and always teabag at every opportunity. I don't know if that's exactly.
This isn't Street Fighter. Whoever's in your chat, they need to know this isn't Street Fighter. Wow, the disjoint on that is insane.
One game you can do that in very well is cross tag. Cross tag is very button mashy.
Oh yeah.
It's basically like if you know what buttons you're hitting and are also button mashing, then you're good. You're set. Because like if you're just pressing randomly, then you're not going to be doing anything. But if you know quarter circle and you know what each button actually does, so it's like more purposeful button mashing. Like I'm going to punch and kick randomly.
Yeah, that's not going to help much at that
works,
range.
But in there, but here, no.
You were
Guitar
doing
Hero
super...
player. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess. How do you teabag in Guitar Hero?
By just mashing the whammy bar up and down over and over again. Just flick that back and forth.
Just believe me, yeah. It's a whammy bar. That's. I guess that is kind of just the instrumental version of teabagging. It's just like, hey, check this out.
Just doing two-player, and once you get that wicked solo shred down with 100%, look your opponent in the eyes on that long last note and just go all out.
Bridget was taking away balance. Yes, she was. Meanwhile, Go Lewis is just, I don't know, order a pizza.
Footsies is a fighting game term, Avid, indeed. Which actually, Leviathan might not be too familiar with, but Footsies is basically just playing...
Yeah, I know what Footsies is.
Oh, okay,
Doing
okay.
it is a different thing.
Yeah.
Because even like with Jita, where I would just be like, yeah, this is technically supposed to be a little bit of Footsies, but no, I'm going to Unga Bunga in here.
Get that gender mix-up going.
I guess that was this morning when I woke up. But what was the thing you sent me about like if I had a nickel every time Levy something.
Oh, if I had a nickel for every time Leviathan was kind of disinterested in a game until a cute blonde bean showed up, I'd have 2 nickels.
Age is a harsh mistress.
Jump dust. Good jump. That avoids it.
I don't know what told me to just jump away. I don't know.
Yes, Avid, there is a fighting game called Footsies, and it's supposed to teach this exact concept. Because you and your opponent both have 1 HP.
Oh.
But you only have, like, neutral buttons to use. So the idea is trying to, like, slip under your opponent's buttons and press the right things to punish them.
Oh, what was that expression that Bridget had? She got punched. It was like the most like cartoony, like hurt face.
Probably for, like, a counter... I don't know if she'll have
I don't
some...
know.
Oh, wait, no, it would be a 2S.
I don't know. Yeah, that. Like, I wish both a good training session. I could always stop by for a while. I would take it. But thank you, Jason. Thank you for stepping by. And yeah, hopefully I learn things here, and it doesn't just go out of my brain because that sometimes can happen with me.
Well, what that means we have to do then is we have to play it a few nights in a row, and you'll memorize it a lot better. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm still alive. Oh, nicely done. Very well done. Gotta get a few predictive attacks out there. Well, Block. Yeah, the hold back to block is something you will have to get used to. But I do know you don't play enough of most fighting games, and if you're not trying to give up ground, this is actually something I learned from Skullgirls, which made fighting games a lot easier. Everyone knows hold back to block, but yeah, you do want to crouch block most of the time because the attacks that you have to block standing are supposed to be reactable in most cases. Like 5D here. It's supposed to give you, like, just enough time to stand block, if you're paying attention. So yeah.
Just a little hand.
Yeah, I need a super version of this. And then I just need that, like, Gold Lewis install, where he just gets slightly more range on every BT of... As the coffin comes around, the alien just swings at you. Good punish. Ika, I'm not sure Gold Lewis would fit in that coffin. He's bigger than the thing he's carrying around.
I don't know, maybe it's like a pocket dimension kind of thing.
Sure seems to be, because after all, he can do this.
Okay, yeah. Kind of forgot that he had a Gatling gun.
Heavy gaming. I need to go get more tea real quick.
Your save files have all been taken up by Sonic.
Beat up on me and practice your buttons. Practice your special cancels. Do like slash, heavy slash, and then one of your yo-yo setups.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Get ready to applaud.
Right. Oh my god.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
Bridget.
Let's see if I remember things. Wait. Yo-yo setup. What?
See buttons being mashed. There we go.
I wanted to... What smash off the stage? Very entertaining to me.
There's probably a lot of really good combos that utilize that. Maybe even some that do like the close slash 2H, set up a yo-yo, and then you just ass bump them against the wall. That would work too. I think it actually is a wall bounce. Hold on. Do like the close slash and then 6H. Yeah, it is a wall bounce. You can probably follow that up with nonsense if I'm like not right up against it, like right here. You can probably do that. Just mash any button afterwards and it probably...
Maybe not that one.
With a bit of better timing. Ika would know. Maybe.
No.
Maybe.
Sorry, excuse me, someone has redeemed big chat. So I... Alright, here we go. Wait, no, let me put you at the front of that. There we go. Alright, we're good. Enjoy the big chat.
Good bit for punish. Be very careful. 2K apparently. Okay, noted.
Oh my god.
That's
I don't know
actually...
why people like... What? Sorry?
No, you go ahead first.
No, just I don't know why my chat seems to love big chat, where it's just the chat is the entire screen. It's now covering everything.
They want to be part of the experience. Actually, that's right. I think Bridget's 2K is also a low profile, so 2K is your fastest button. On a lot of characters it'll be like 2P, but 2K is your fastest. So you're crouching kick real quick.
The egg emoji.
Yeah, that's going to be your
That is-
fastest
oh my
button,
God.
so if anyone's leaving like a hole in their pressure, that's a good button to hit. And one way I can test this actually is and here's a bit of Gold Lewis matchup knowledge for any of you who might have trouble against some of my pressure. Gold Lewis's close slash into 862 is a 5-frame gap on most characters, and so it will trade with most folk. But what I want to see is go ahead and block Leviathan, crouch block. I'm going to start with a close slash, which is the shoulder tackle here, and then I'm going to follow that up with an 862. And basically, after you see the block on the close slash here, see if you can hit me with 2K before the 862 comes out. And yes, you literally can mash it. You just need to wait till you see the.
I can still do that while blocking, right? I know I need to go.
Yeah, it's not gonna interrupt your block. You just want to wait until you see that blue spark of the block happen, and then start mashing 2K. All right, so 1, 2, 3.
No, it did not let me.
Try it again. Might not have been quick enough.
No,
Okay,
I think
that
I'm
did
stuck
trade
in
though.
there.
Okay, that did trade. So no, it
Wait,
does
what?
not low profile that. You did hit me, but we both hit each other on the same frame. So I guess that's not going to work. Only Giovanna, Chip, and Soul get to mash out of that.
Okay.
Never mind. However, that attack will low profile like a lot of other moves. So if I'm doing like close slash and stuff, that will go underneath it.
I'm gonna be turning you all into Minecraft PS4.
I like how he's wearing like assless chaps, but with pants underneath it.
That's just called chaps.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that
Unfortunately.
it was like a thing.
Oh yeah, it's a cowboy
I
thing.
will wear pants, but twice. But only half twice.
It's actually
One and a half pants.
for what I know, I think in the case of cowboys, it's important for like saddle riding and not getting too sore with some of the friction there. Also, they're important for if you're using chainsaws, cause you're gonna need something protecting your legs in case you drop it or have it like fly off in a direction.
I don't want to wear actually full on 2 pairs of pants.
Well, chaps are gonna specifically have like much thicker stuff that they're made out of to catch a
Yeah.
chainsaw.
But what I mean is it probably would be just annoying to wear full 2 pairs of pants, especially in the that area.
Oh, definitely. Anywho, back to neutral. Good anti-air bait. Very good predictive button. Uh-oh. Yep, that sets me up with a knockdown. That's still technically your round.
Duel 3.
Ah, kind of forgot to block.
There's gonna be a lot of that in this game. And another thing is, try not to mash as you're getting up. If you do want to mash when you get up, remember, you have a DP. So if I knock you down,
That failed.
don't
My
worry,
bad
you'll
connection.
get used to the timing. That's one way you can just stop people from doing Behemoth Typhoon on you over and over again.
I can do it like
You'll get used to it.
Sometimes.
You'll get better.
what? What did that hit?
Listen, just
I'm not sure.
All the weed that we need.
Avid, the purpose of chaps is to protect your legs, not necessarily to protect, everything. So, if you don't need to protect your ass with whatever you're doing, then you can wear the assless chaps. And they're still chaps, because they're protecting your legs.
I need to keep track of when big chat happens. So I don't leave it for too long. It's,
I'm
okay,
gonna
it's
turn
supposed
this
to only last 5 minutes. Okay.
Mankind
Good.
knew they cannot change society.
All this talk about assless chaps is making it very hot in here.
I somehow made you larger. No, never mind. You just became larger for a second because you were close.
Yeah, if I step away from the mic. I need to work on the tracking a bit. I used to have it normalized to where I basically wouldn't do a lot of shrinking or growing with the camera, but I think it helps in some of the tracking. Like, it helps if I lean way back.
I don't know if anything happens if I go back.
You do look up, but you
And I incline.
you mostly stay the same size.
Yeah. Because I'm not like being zoomed out. It's just like if it's actually me moving, but this is my actual position. It's big.
Do be careful. And yeah, you will have to get used to the anti-Gold Lewis neutral if you plan on playing this a lot more. Since I know you'd mostly fight friends, like me, who plays Gold
Yeah.
Lewis.
Like playing against like real people I don't know is always kind of a little bit nerve-wracking. Even though I know I'll never like interact with them again or speak to them even during the thing. So it's like I don't know why it's weird to me, but it is. But
Well, in the VTuber community, there are a lot of good folk for you to practice against.
I did actually do a tiny amount of ranked in Grand Blue actually, but that was only like one day that I did that. I was like, I'm gonna try this. I won probably like, I want to say a third of what I did. But
It's a good start. Truly. This has been incredibly cursed because I still have the Alfred Gold Lewis on here.
oh my god. Oh,
Good 6p, even though I'm pretty sure that was matching DP.
yeah, that was.
That did still beat my Far Slash. So, another component of your neutral, now that you have been getting used to 5S and 5H and stuff like that, you can get a bit of extra range, like if someone is staying just outside of your yo-yo range. Using your projectiles, you can actually get a little bit more threat on neutral. So, if you do the quarter circle forward or backward inputs, set a yo-yo out there. Those are disjointed, since they're technically projectiles. So, if someone's like trying to wait for you to hit a button and then punish, you can actually do that to get a little bit of space out there. Quarter circle forward sends a yo-yo out there, and then with a hitbox on the way out, and then if you do the quarter circle back, it has a lower duration, and has a hitbox on the way back in instead. Like that. So, vary those. Don't always do one. Do one or
Yeah.
the other to keep your opponent on their toes. Avid, I don't think Leviathan has the exact same mods on, but if we did both install the same mods, I would, well, right now I wouldn't, but other times I would see Flag Bridget, and
Yeah. When I use the pink, I put that on the pink one, color 8.
does make the most sense.
Yeah. I don't think I would use the pink color in any other circumstance other than that. So, like, I like pink, but the other colors, I don't know, I'm like, the weird, like, kind of muted cyan that's normally in it, I'm not really the fan of.
That was definitely the right button to make it safe, but I think it might still be minus.
The
The little skate.
the breaking.
Yeah, the break. So that will basically prevent you from getting annihilated for throwing that out, but I think you still have to block most of the time. There you go. Good way to...
Wants to oh. Sorry. Wait. Say that again. Good way to what?
That was a good way to throw out a bit of extra threat in neutral. Set your yo-yo out there. Break is apparently -5, so keep good spacing with it, and it's safe.
That's weird. One of my commands is not working.
And welcome back, Moray Dev.
Hold on. Let me try to fix something real quick. It's
God, I need to talk to your art mom. That model is so good.
yeah, this is very good. I don't think they're going to be doing this kind of model anymore though.
Fair
Because
enough.
from what I saw last was they basically they they need to do something that is higher prices because then they end up doing less commissions because basically they were burning themselves out by
Yeah.
taking too many because they could at that, like, they were quicker to do. They only took like probably like a week each one, but they just had so many to do. So
Definitely, and for that quality, they definitely deserve a lot more than what they were charging.
yeah, I mean, it is VROI based, so it is. There's a lot of limitations to it, so there is kind of a reason for lower pricing as well. But yeah,
Still, they made Vroid look really good. Not with the usual Vroid jank. Don't they
Yeah.
usually have, like, ugly teeth or something like that?
I don't know about teeth. I don't know. Do they have teeth? Just the default, just the texture, just in general, on default is a little strange.
Absolutely.
So they have their own, like, yeah, Olive has their own custom texture that they use. I guess.
That might be the big part.
So, like, yeah, you wouldn't find this texture with anything unless they did it. So, right, so
Yeah, Leviathan's model is Vroid. Well, heavily edited Vroid. I think it was also exported to Blender for the
the
tail.
blended parts is, yeah, the tail and the thing in my head. But other than that, it's all favored, I'm pretty sure.
Started in Vroid.
Yeah. There's a few other little assets, but otherwise.
Yeah, it's that good,
Discord
Abby.
thing just got deleted somehow. So now that works. Sorry, I'm good now. I just for some reason I somehow deleted my Discord command.
That's interesting.
Wait. Oh, I thought my model was Live 2D, which is very yeah. Because it's just
It's that
Yeah.
good.
I don't know why, but Xander has turned crunchy on my end for some reason.
Bitrate? I don't know
I don't
if
know if
it's
it's
a...
on my end or not. Because yeah, sometimes it just does that because it's just. What? No, don't spectate. What? Why am I trying to spectate? Oh, it's because you're not technically on that. Okay, that makes sense actually.
Swap places, because it's usually good to practice inputs
Whoa,
on
okay.
both sides.
How do I go down?
Double tap down.
Okay.
And I'm going back to Soul Bad Guy.
Okay. Do I have the music correct? Hold on. Wait.
Yeah, set it to whatever your favorite is.
It definitely
And
is.
stage of choice.
But I don't think I have it. Oh, yeah, I think it's probably on my end because I have a little bit of lag going on, like in the game somehow.
Hmm.
I have the music on auto, which I assume that just plays whatever theme is.
Yeah, plays your character theme.
Okay, I think that's fine then. Is that like a reaction roll to get to the rest of the score, or is it manually approved? Yes, it is manually approved. So Nev can do that. Also, I can do that since in the middle of readying. And just quickly go. There we go. Okay. Oh, welcome. Yeah, I don't have a bot or anything yet because really my Discord is kind of like bare bones. It was only made public because I had people in there and they're like, why not make it public? I'm like, okay, I guess.
Mankind knew that they cannot
You just right click on people and then you can just go down on roles and it'll be there.
Very fancy.
Let's have a fine duel.
Whoever you are, welcome to the show.
Oh, it took me a second. It's just like, wait a minute. That's not so bad.
Yes, it is. Watch this.
Oh my god. I kicked you so hard it lagged. Game audio is slightly loud? Has it been like that this whole time and no one's told me?
Ah, that was an issue I had yesterday. Oh, whoops.
How about that? It doesn't seem that loud to me, but...
Oh yeah, it's definitely an internet thing, because we're getting rollback like mad.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm not having any, like, drop frames or anything. Like, my bitrate on OBS is fine, but I don't know. There's probably some other weird thing going on
Is it
between...
mine? No?
Maybe just the game.
Yeah, it might just be us. Anywho, yeah, and here's Vortex.
Is that a boat? Is that a boat castle?
Yeah.
All right. How do you actually know? Oh, that's right at the top. No, it's at one frame.
Good start. Get some of the pressure going with there.
No.
You come back to what? Reese, that Soul Bad Guy on screen right there. Can you not see it? Watch, I'm gonna wild throw.
An opening.
See? Soul Bad Guy.
Is that all you have to offer?
Duel 2.
I'm not actually a Kai main, Reese. I have standards. Oh. Yeah, there's the command grab. Yep. You're gonna have to test out neutral against a lot of other folks with good neutral. Especially mixing up your mobility and such. Since Kai's probably the second most common character I've seen online. Good buttons.
I wonder if my game itself is lagging because the audio is even like slowed down for a second there. Maybe I need to like restart the game entirely. I'm not sure.
It might be worth a try. Both of our ends.
Because, like, you're not crunchy anymore, but the game's a little... I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, game's still being kind of a crispy taco. All this crunch.
You'd think that would be a good thing, but it's actually not.
Good punish. Gives us a very good windscreen there.
Not awfully loud, but it's like, a bit louder than it probably should be. Still? It's still loud?
No, Abbott, that's the actual Soul bad guy. That's not Kai with the palette swap. That's the actual Soul bad guy. Look, Gunflame. Vortex. Volcanic Viper. He's also got Bandit Bringer. This secret palette actually has the ability to throw Gunflame from the air, though. Yeah, definitely the Soul with Kai colors is extremely cursed.
Is there a reverse?
Yeah, there's a Soul bad guy with Kai Keys colors.
Oops. Wrong one. That's fine. just show that off, I guess.
Worth a shot.
A double counter. My ass!
Oh! Guess we activated Boss Kai.
Challenge me again whenever you...
Speaking of Kai, I think I'll go play Kai.
Yeah. Let me restart now since also I will turn the volume down. I don't know if it's still gonna be too loud and okay, yeah, let me just
Even worse, Avid. It's Blonde Soul bad guy, but he doesn't have a tan.
oh no.
So, basically, Soul white guy.
That's Saul Goodman.
Here comes a daredevil! Saul Goodman. Rival to Soul bad guy. This would be an excellent time to go... Oh, wait, never mind. I still have the lemonade here.
Game? Why are you only a corner?
It might do that while it's still adjusting resolution. Oh, wait. Do you have, like, a black border occupying the bottom and right?
Oh yes, but it's technically not that. It's weird because it's. No, Nav, I'm not going to be reading the messages from command. That'll not be happening.
You're gonna need way more points for that one.
Okay. What is happening? What is happening?
I might be able to
Let
see
me
it a bit better
just-
if I go to your stream.
There we go. It's fixed. I just had to go to full screen and then back the window bordered this window.
Never mind, it just needed to be threatened by my presence.
Okay. Is that the right place to be? Yes. Okay. Let me just hold on. Hold on.
That's so cursed. Also, all of his fire attacks are blue. Because, you know, Kai Kisk.
In the menu theme,
Avid, I think you said you like tall and handsome with long hair, right? Although there's a word for testament, and I can't figure out what it is.
What?
It's not handsome. There's just something powerful here. No, but I am in the mood to play Kai. Oh, whoops. On player one side, well done. I could actually play a bit of Testament. That would be, more neutral to practice against.
Merge that gender neutral.
The actual gender neutral. Bump the mic for some reason.
Oh, you pulled a me.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
God, that is fate.
Extremely cursed.
God.
So, now I'm gonna play Kai Kisk.
It does seem to be still a little funky. I'm not sure why it's just being so funky. I wonder, is it the map?
It might actually be the map if you're having trouble processing it.
Yeah,
I think
it's
that
the
might be
map.
it. Because this is definitely one of the more intensive ones on computers.
Can't handle that castle boat. I don't think that would work. I don't think that would float.
I actually have that turned off on my end because I have the potato mod installed.
Oh, the potato. Might need to look into the potato.
What you're seeing over here, Avid, is different from what's on Leviathan screen. Leviathan has a lot more detail in the background. Like people and the big castle.
Yeah, there's a ton of people on a boat castle right now. So, well, okay.
Oh, he still died.
I thought I died, but oh, okay, okay.
Good mash, good DP.
The one that's checking, there's like a whole crowd. Yeah, there's so many people.
Yeah, it's a very intensive stage.
So yeah, maybe just need to pick a stage that doesn't have that.
Yeah, there's a few good ones for processing power. Without the potato mod.
I might go back to the other side just so you can control the map because I don't know what maps are what.
That'll work.
Because the swap sides enough anyway.
Good use of 2S. There's a mod, Avid, which makes the game run better on slower computers. And to do that, it usually removes a lot of expensive background elements. Jump.
But
Okay, so we know it's definitely the stage.
yeah,
Because all the extra effects caused us to lag out there.
just that jump. Like, oh, okay. God. You know, if my computer maybe was better, it would be fine. But
I'm in the same boat.
like, my graphics card is fine, but it's I'm not when because that's another thing is since I am 3D, I have a lot more resources I have to commit to myself as well. So playing just on my own, I did see that like when I was playing on my own before I did practice stuff, I was using that map. But the thing is that with that map, I wasn't streaming at the time. So it wasn't an issue because I didn't have a model, but it was having to load all these hair effects with.
Yeah, definitely bogs down when you have to have a model running. And I actually On any of my intense games, I run mine at a reduced resolution nowadays.
I mean, I still have my model currently at less of a thing. I never have it with anti-aliasing off, so I could probably try that. But like, I always have it at least 2 times, but it goes up to 16, and I'm like, very few circumstances I use 16. That's like when I play like Stardew. Stardew doesn't do anything graphically.
Ah, Avid, you're the first person to notice properly.
What?
Oh, just the the fact
Okay.
that we might not be connecting. It might be the servers. Oh, or
Okay.
uh,
All right.
try that again. And I will check on Discord.
Did you get removed too? Or is it just me?
Just you. I'm still in my yeah, I'm still in the
Interesting.
room here.
That's interesting. Hmm.
Welcome to the Discord, Chris. I don't know if I said hi. Let's try that again. If there's the DC there, it might actually be a connection issue. It could very well be the servers, but
Yeah,
I don't-
we were having a problem before, so I don't know.
I mean, once a match starts, it should be peer-to-peer. That's how you get the best connection, at least.
Hmm.
But, the observation Avid made, what? Oh dear.
No. Are we maybe having to be done for now, I guess? If it's going to be doing this?
It might be the stage. Let me try a different stage and see if that works.
Okay.
That's very frightening, because that's usually my favorite stage. We were on Lap of the Kami first. Let's just go ahead and go back to what we were doing originally then. And just in case, I'll change the character of choice.
But really just like not be able to load like testament to
I have
powerful for
no
it?
idea. I have no
oh
idea.
that hair they gotta
Well, I do have the hat on there, which might change it. Reese, what? I just have to go all out just this once.
what? oh you're I see.
Reese, you know I don't actually
Oh, well.
play these characters. You see, they're all still 2 digits. Out of the 400 hours I have in playtime, I still have most of these characters in 2 digits, Reese.
Okay.
They cannot change society.
So was it the map it couldn't handle or was it couldn't handle testament?
One of the two, and I don't care to try to figure out which is which.
Oh, okay. No god. Gorilla. Yeah. I forgot.
We're still getting rollback frames, so maybe it is the connection.
Maybe. Yeah, I wasn't having a problem with this map before, so there's definitely something weird happening at some point. I don't know where.
What? Is something wrong, Avid? Avid doesn't know anything about Guilty Gear, so they shouldn't be having any issues. Well, that'll work.
Oh god. Yeah, that's, I don't know why things are a little funky right now, but
Yeah, that's the punish. Nothing I could have done there.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Duel 2.
Avid, what are you so upset for?
oh god, freezing for a second. I'm Thank you.
Okay, that is actually harder to get in with. First palette swaps. This is the normal color. Well, you definitely did the right DP punish there.
Ah. Yeah.
It's just Gyaru Leo. There's nothing wrong with him. Oh, come on, let me have my fun.
Oh god.
Sorry, I had to go gorilla mode. He's not fun. He's not fun unless you literally don't want to think.
I mean, yeah, just unga bunga.
No, true, but I try to at least think of overhead. Ongo, ongo. Ongo, ongo, reko, reko. Yeah, no, I can't even turn my brain off that much. I wonder... Will it actually work with, I'm gonna go ahead and try Testament. And hopefully this works. Yeah, still on lap of the commies, so this way we'll tell if it's the stage or... Well, if it was you crashing, then... Yeah, it's probably the stage then.
Oops.
Yep, if you have the gamepad down when someone shows up for a match, it'll vibrate. Gyaru fashion can be... there's two different kinds of Gyaru, Avid. Real-life Gyaru, which is really freaky. And then usually it's given a tamer depiction in anime, where it's not grossly exaggerated.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
But yeah, actual Gyaru fashion is
On themselves.
some different form of messed up. Yep, that just happened.
Allow me to transfix you.
Did they just...
Yeah. Yeah, they did. You okay? You okay over there, Xander?
Uh-huh. Well, like, if it wasn't canon before, which it is, like,
Yeah,
that's way
Yeah.
too blatant.
I mean, everything's too blatant. Just people are too stupid to, or well, really, they're just too hateful more than anything. But
Yeah, it's that, but they're illiterate.
yeah, also like, I love the old like, oh, it only happens in the bad end. It's like it's not a bad end. There's no bad ends.
There
It's
wasn't
not a thing.
there wasn't a bad end in conversation until this time.
Yeah, like it's not a visual novel. It's not like you made the wrong choices and therefore, oh, you beat the game, but you didn't do it right, so it's the bad end. It's like I'm sorry.
The only bad end is losing.
Yeah, which you don't lose in that circumstance. It's just the end of you win the match, and then the thing happens. Like the way one person put it, it's just like it's probably because I just didn't want to put Bridget's like whole gender identity thing behind Kai's dragon and stuff.
Oh yeah, Boss Kai. I still need to give him a visit.
Nope.
The scariest 6B in the game. A shame you don't have my wonderful selection of Doug Dimmadome top hat mods.
Is the hat just really tall for you?
Yeah, mine reaches to the top of the screen.
Oh my god, hold on.
Oh, have I not shown you this?
No, you have not.
Look at them go.
But oh my, damn, the music.
It's kind of funny. It's hard to
Oh
notice
my
unless you're looking at it specifically.
Oh, whoa, okay.
Yeah, gotta have the really tall hat. This is the third gender cool hat.
Testament just over here being a quantum state of gender.
Gonna have all the pronouns. They, them, and cool / hat.
Didn't that originally start as like mugs? Isn't that how that started? That
Yeah,
name?
they were originally like mugs someone found on like a store
Pronouns
shelf.
and ones, and then just cool hat.
Yeah, it's surprisingly subtle, Avid, because it's not super important to Testament's animations. It takes a lot of people, including myself, to notice, oh yeah, the hat's actually really tall.
Look how there's just a ground pound.
Yeah, that's supposed to be for baiting out anti-airs. Good cross up. Ah, that's not the one I was looking for.
I mean, it's still gonna.
Yeah, it's a projectile at
British
least.
is gone. British is gone. She's gone now. just actually was taken.
Avid, the story mode, or the arcade mode is kind of bare bones. You'll get dialogue after like the first stage, and then dialogue again after you beat the final boss, so it doesn't have like a huge story arc. But Guilty Gear Strive does come with its own 6 hours of anime included in the game. We should have a watch party sometime, Leviathan. Everyone just sit down and watch Guilty Gear. Watch Soul Bad Guy punch the Abraham Lincoln statue into the White House. I'm not joking.
Oh my god. Oh, it's so bright.
That's the RGB lighting. Factory issue. I don't know if Bridget has any good air to ground buttons. Ika, if you're still here, are there anything good to
I think there's like probably literally only
that might be it.
5. I think that's literally it.
Jump punch, maybe. Maybe? Jump slash is kind of an air to air. Jump punch is barely. Okay, so yeah.
Like the jump slash is probably the only thing that goes like down a little bit.
Yeah, alright.
Everything is forward. Well, that even I think is just forward. It just looks graphically down, maybe, because it doesn't feel like that's actually hitting Well, maybe it is.
Yeah, that one's gonna be mostly an air-to-air. That's just for air combos and such.
Because like it looks like it should be hitting downward, but it's not.
Yeah. It's gonna be difficult to get it down there.
Just throw random kicks, which her kicks are very just wild. Bang.
Yeah, the trans cross-up. All trans characters get cross-up kicks. Yeah, you can, like, literally just jump over me and do it when you're falling down the other side. A little bit
What?
later. A little bit later.
Well,
Yeah, it hits on both sides.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because the legs.
So does Testaments.
Either way.
That's the
Hell-
gender mix-up. Only trans characters get that.
Hell likes Testament very much.
I expected as much. Welcome, Hale. Actually, I
Oh, but
never...
that's a weird timing.
I never thought about that. Hey, bisexuals in the chat. Are you 200% attracted to NBs?
Well, because it's
Because of elements of, well, I don't know if it would be technically bigender or NB, but I mean, Testament, looking pretty nice. And having a lot of very attractive traits of both genders, I'd say. Avid says yes.
the Hale says hell yeah.
All right. More science being done. I've made a new discovery today.
Always doing the science.
Well, that wasn't quite the question, Avid. The question is, are they double attractive because they get to borrow from whatever gender they want? Good frame trap. I actually am kind of losing what the heck I'm supposed to do in the neutral here. Okay, there we go. Get that set up. Crow goes out.
Ah, too high.
Was in a match. All right, Ika is here. For normals, the best ones are JP and JS. I had to steal that round. Oh, very good far slash. Very good command grab, but I guess I'm not trying hard to prevent that from happening. If you're looking to beat out an anti-air, Bridget is better off mixing up her timing with 263k. What I was thinking, Ika, is specifically anything supposed to contest, like, if Bridget has any good immediate punishes for jumping over a far slash. Although my guess would be having a yo-yo already set out and then starting her turn with 214k. Oh, Dub Baby's actually not a bad idea.
What?
The command grab.
Know about it?
You can do it from the air too,
Oh.
but I think it only like grabs other aerial characters.
Oh, that might make sense.
So yeah, if someone's trying to jump,
Yeah.
you can just...
I'm doing it weirdly because I'm trying to adjust
That's-
my hands afterwards.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, other than
It
that,
is kind of... There's probably some weird setups for it specifically.
I wonder if it does have to be on the ground. I just need to be lower when it happens. Oh, but if I can,
You
do it
can
right
hold
up
the
properly.
button and extend it. I don't know if Bridget can route into the grounded command grab off of that. Well, definitely the grounded version.
I was just like trying to like do it, and for some reason I couldn't. I don't know why was going on there. Also, the game seems to be a little bit better now.
Yeah, it's definitely worked.
No installment plan? What does that mean?
Yeah, the gender install.
That is that like a dragon install?
Exactly.
I'll be honest, I don't even know what a dragon install is.
Mankind
Oh, it's funnier on Soul. It's not nearly as funny on Kai. But, it's a super that both those characters get that power them up and change how they look for a bit of time.
The aerial command grab only grabs other aerial characters unless the grab doesn't activate until Bridget is on the ground again.
Ah, alright then. So,
Chris.
try jumping in the air and then holding the button as you do that command grab.
If I can do
D-
it.
don't worry, don't worry.
Because like, I don't know why I have such a hard time with
it's-
it when I'm trying to do it on purpose versus like I don't know what is with that.
Well, I can't
Right.
see what your inputs are. Okay, so you can hold it in the air.
Yeah.
But if
so
you do
that
it from,
does
like,
work.
here...
I did hold it and it went to the ground.
Alright. So, noted. And that will grab someone. Okay.
That was interesting. Now, executing that properly will be a different thing entirely, but you know,
Yeah, and it's also really slow.
yeah.
But if you really want to go in for the mix up on a hard read, I think it's pretty funny. It's a funny command grab.
Yeah. Just interesting having a character that is small have a command grab.
Yeah. And I agree, Avid. NBs are hot because gender fuckery is hot.
Interesting.
We did it.
Avid, there's actually a bi-gender fighting game VTuber I can refer you to if you were interested. They've got 2 models.
Yeah.
Yep, there's gonna need to be a bit more mobility use here. Yeah, setting up yo-yos like that are gonna be very useful against zoning characters.
The only problem is it leaves when you get hit, so
True. So you want, okay, another layer to understanding neutral in this game. Since characters do have air dashes for a bit more aerial mobility, a lot of the footsies comes down to kind of a rock, paper, scissors with, you know, a lot of people have a 2S that's kind of around this range in speed. Then they'll have a standing far slash, which is further range, but a bit slower. And then you have air buttons and stuff like that. So, if you think someone's going to do far slash or 2S, you can jump and see if you can punish over them doing that with the right timing. If they're waiting, then they can like 6PU or try one of their attacks that hits people in the air, or air to air and stuff like that. So, don't only focus on trying to do your grounded yo-yos and stuff like that, and avoiding getting hit can actually be done by jumping. Jumping's very good for evading stuff. Especially if Testament's just like controlling the ground, then you can go in the air and you can start your shenanigans from up there. Ooh, 2 can play at that game.
well, I'll try to.
Yeah, you'll get used to it.
I definitely have some kind of problems with learning things. So there's just like a lot of things get put at me, and I'm just like, what?
Don't worry, you're doing great to start with. Just focus on getting your neutral buttons, memorizing their range, and if you think you're up to handle that, then try doing the normal cancels into your specials. Set up the yo-yos and stuff like that. Even if you don't do anything with the yo-yo, remembering
just
to get
as
it
an
set up.
option.
Yeah. And if you
One
do the
thing I
back,
have been- what?
if you do the backwards one, it can actually help your neutral a lot more since you have a threat of a delayed hitbox. Yeah, so like while we're trading attacks, if I attack at the wrong time, that's gonna hit me on the way back.
True. But yeah, like one thing I try to do is make sure that I don't, like when I put it out, I don't go to it every time
Yeah,
because that's very predictable.
indeed.
Roxas uploaded a video to their official YouTube channel with some tidbits and tips how to play Bridget. Yeah, sure. Send that to me. That would probably be good having some visual stuff along with the hands-on thing, because sometimes when I'm being told, I'm like, just like, what? Trying to
Yeah,
tell
it's
me?
it's always a mix of the two.
Mhm.
Spend some time in the lab in the future, just for a little bit of practice. Luckily, you're not gonna have to do that too much with Brit. Well, you might.
Right.
Ika, how wild do Bridget's combos get? I imagine her bread and butters are pretty straightforward.
Yeah, doing combos is always difficult. Like, there's the one combo that I ever learned really was the Jita one that was
Deadly Rave. I mean, if you can Deadly Rave, you can get other things working.
the again, I was speaking, which I don't understand fighting.
You should join us.
It's yeah. Learning fighting is not too hard. Just yeah. Once you really just get the numpad notation and then remember what the buttons are. It's hard to not remember what the buttons are when you don't play the game, but just basically at least the way I have it set up, it was punch is X, kick is Y, slash is B, and heavy slash is A. So it kind of just rotates around. So anytime H is heavy slash, not heavy, as in Rambo. It's not the same, but yeah, like it's hard to kind of mentally process it sometimes at the very beginning of learning how to do a fighting game. But like I at least understand what is being told to me in a sense.
Ika, the question was off of your what? Day 3 Bridget. How executionally difficult are her combos? Because I imagine she'll mostly do like a string and then you have to remember some confirms and mix-ups off of the little flying around shenanigans, but I don't think it should be that difficult. I actually need to send you the link to that Ramnathal mod. Who do I want to... Let's go for Anji. Oh, are those original colors? Interesting.
Mm.
Oh, like color 6 kind of looks like, yeah, it looks a lot like him from Accent Core. Oh, wrong song. There we go. Gotta get that battle cry going. And you let me know anytime you want to take a break, Levy.
Okay. Yeah, probably, I don't know, maybe till 8:30 maybe, there's like 15 more minutes.
That'll
Max.
work.
More or less just because it gets hot in my room and I don't have air conditioner on when I stream, and fighting game gets sweaty.
Yeah, absolutely. I have a fan blowing on me right now, so yeah, I was getting heated up in here too. Fighting games will do that.
Knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame the beasts. Heaven or hell.
Meet the original trans character out of the starting roster.
My shit's not cheap.
There's actually a very high number of trans players playing Anji with this specific color. Because I think he gets quite a bit more blue on. Yeah, he gets the blue fans. So a lot of people just said, trans Anji. This is a default palette.
Chris, your one on your numpad is one is top left. That's
On
weird.
a calculator, it's like that. It's not like that on a keyboard number pad.
Yeah, usually not. Unless you have just I guess there are probably some keyboards that are like that. But like, damn, that was weird.
The one character immune to your gender mix-up.
I gotta do it again just to see it.
Very well done.
Just that
The little
bell
ding.
jingle. No, no,
Age is a harsh
that's not what I wanted to do.
Duel 2.
All right, let's make it a good one. Oh, nice follow-up, actually. I should have blocked. But I'm playing Anji, I don't block, I spin.
Oh, that is. Oh, that's. Imagine taking a yo-yo to the go. With the when it comes back, I can go to it in midair.
Yeah,
That's interesting to know. I'm just away from the computer. Don't I swear my number pad doesn't have a 1 in the bottom left. I mean, maybe it has been too long, but because that would be very uncommon for a keyboard to have it set up like a calculator. Unless, like, I'm sure there probably are keyboards like that, but that's very uncommon. This is interesting to know because, like, when it's already back, you can kind of like move a little bit with that. Yeah, that is good to know.
that's the whole fundamental thing about Bridget's game plan, is getting the yo-yo setup out there and then using that for tricky movement. Be everywhere on the screen. Oh, no Fujin.
Honestly, just really just makes me. It's just makes me think of just what if Yuyuko was a man? That's all I'm getting.
Him and also Mai Shiranui from King of Fighters has a lot of the same stuff. Also being a very cutesy flowy and having the fans and stuff, but she
But
doesn't
it
get the
help to
butterflies.
that doesn't help like that you are wearing pink. So just my brain just immediately kind of goes there because she's got pink going on with her hair.
I need to show that off sometime. I actually made a Yuyuko in Mugen that had Anji's moveset.
Oh, yeah, I feel like I remember you mentioning that one thing. I don't think I ever saw it though. Did I?
Don't think you did. I didn't really show her off to anyone. There was a friend who wanted to fight her in Mugen, but we haven't gotten to that yet.
Oh, jeez.
Had the spin and everything. Welcome, Kuma. How you doing? Good bit of neutral. 6H is a little risky. Though I know a lot of that is inputs.
Yeah, that's. Oh.
Aw. Are you sick or are you just feeling kind of down in the dumps, Kuma?
Yes.
Never a crime to spend the day in bed, though. It's what I always say. So, according to Ika, apparently a lot of the bread and butters for Bridget not gonna be too bad. There's, if you really wanted to go extra, there's apparently some tricky corner carry combos, but
Not change society. So instead of
for now, just worry about setting up that yo-yo.
Yeah.
Just tired and drained of energy, just woke up. I've been having a lot of sleep trouble lately, too. Though I have been getting up earlier.
Show's not cheap, but it's worth it.
Think you'll be able to hit
The
me?
glow on that hurts my eyes.
Probably doesn't help with this stage either because it makes everything a little extra glowy too.
Yeah. When am I gonna play Biken? Probably another time. Yeah, 2-hit projectile. Oh, that is a wild 6p. When am I gonna play Biken? Probably next time. Next time we're doing a training session with Leviathan if we ever need to get to a step 2 or phase 2. I actually, Biken's one of the characters I didn't practice whatsoever. Ika here has a really good Biken for you to watch. Which we'll definitely have friendlies on stream sometime. Uh-oh.
You keep trying to do other things and that happens instead. Okay.
Well, I was plus, but I was taking too much advantage of it. I was doing fake stuff. Good on ya.
Something like that, they're both getting hurt at the same time thing really gets me.
Yeah, 5 frames versus 5 frames. I'm not holding it long enough. Good burst point if a little late.
Yeah, just touch it. Maybe. No.
Oh, got me right out of the startup of that. Alright, I'll have to take it up a notch. Especially since we have 7 minutes. I gotta see if I remember anything about Anji. But they changed his combo structure a lot. He doesn't get all the wall bounces and such.
Yeah, that's from like the previous games or from
Like,
an update?
Yeah, from an update. They took all the fun out of his combos, so it made his mix-up better. Good one.
That little, every time, a little bell.
Yep. As he just spins right towards you. Another thing is, Mai Shiranui also has the umbrella, just like Anji. That also actually will get me through the spin. If you ever see me spinning too much, that'll just,
Stop spinning.
yeah,
Suck it,
it'll grab
gravity.
him. Not quite there. I did see you going for it. And I am proud. Usually in a lot of cases, command grabs aren't something to rely upon, but if your opponent's getting a bit too complacent blocking everything, just throw that out there once in a while. Although it's definitely funny landing that on Anji.
Just spinning and then just... No, stop.
Everyone knows that Twonk's weakness is a bear.
And then... I just got that. Oh, good.
You're right, Kuma. That would be your favorite move. Are you a Bridget main now, just for the bear? Ah, welcome, Vanderwalls.
Nope, that was...
Yep, little
That
late.
was a miss. That was not really what I wanted to do.
Yeah, no worries, especially since we're getting the lag again, it seems.
A little bit.
So yeah, maybe not too much more for tonight.
Yeah. Unfortunate, but... Oh, I tried to grab you, but
Very good. Very good. Very good throw tech there. I even don't do that well enough.
On my feet. Now go. All yours.
So far, enjoying your time. I've been hoping you could get some love for the game back. Also, I don't know if you heard me when I said it yesterday, but this Friday I'm doing... Yeah, okay, wait, I remember now. You said you were showing up after Multiverses. Anyone else who's interested, this Friday I'm doing a variety of different fighting games, including Kianta too. I'd also love to show off Islaf. And then maybe something else.
was that the indie one you mentioned before?
Yeah, Islaf is the indie air dasher. Xander Anji arc. This is... No, actually. This is not new, Usagi. This is Season 1, Xander.
Yeah. Didn't you start with?
Yeah, I started with Anji before Gold Lewis. For
Yeah, because
the first month.
was DLC, so. And you don't have your. Who knows? Maybe she'll be a thing and.
Heihyun's incredibly unpopular and was... Funny enough.
Yeah, it was a popularity contest thing.
Yeah, they actually just had a popularity contest, and a lot of the usual favorites were high on there. Except, Heihyun only got onto the top 10 list in Korea for the Korean character.
Yeah.
So, we're not getting Baehyun back.
No, I'm sorry.
Ah, that's fine. This is not a game that Heihyun works in. Heihyun's whole gimmick was, wall bounces.
Yeah, now the wall kind of explodes.
Oh, yeah, that's a way... Yeah, it's a way to get over stuff. Very true, Taco. Gold Boost neutral is just jump dust. Or... empty jump into 684 when you land.
Oh, okay.
Every
Good one.
Anji set has to have at least one. Alright. You let me know when Cave Johnson we're done here, and...
The one more.
yeah,
more.
one more. Uno mas.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All yours. All yours.
Oh yeah, that's right. Happy birthday, Taco.
On my feet.
Oh yeah, that's definitely safe at that distance. Yeah, not a very good last round with that rollback.
Why am I not being able to do that for some reason now?
If you do have rollback frames, it will mess with your inputs quite a bit.
Oh yeah, because it's trying to predict what I'm going to do rather than like, delaying it or anything. Yeah. Wait, whose birthday? What?
It's Taco's birthday. Taco has soup.
Oh, happy birthday! I didn't. I was too focused on what was happening, so I didn't notice until someone in my chat said whose birthday.
Canadian Taco, a aspiring Gold Lewis student of mine who will be on the next Xander Teaches Guilty Gear Strive stream.
No. Chris from my chat says happy birthday to Taco.
Oh, whoops. Yep, gotta be evasive.
Yeah.
Going out for the day.
I just got an achievement for it. An achievement for losing.
Probably. It's
Oh,
probably
level
for playing
30.
enough online. Oh,
Oh,
level
that's-
30.
My dance is
Oh,
a
and
miracle.
Hale says happy birthday as well. Much happy birthday.
A lot of happy birthdays around. I think that's actually an excellent stopping point on a number of different measures.
Oh, okay. Just let they go quick. It just failed the rematch. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. If someone hits quit, it'll immediately cut to that. I love the avatar you set up. That's perfect. Hold on. You hit like edit. Oh, if you hit edit avatar, it hides everyone else. I wanted to get a zoom in.
No.
I guess we can't do that.
Hmm. Yeah.
All right then.
Not gonna be over here.
I did see you picking up a few new tricks and adapting your strategy a bit towards the end. I would like to play again off stream this week just to try to,
Sure.
yeah, make sure that things can be remembered because I know for one thing, if you go too long without playing, you get rusty.
Yeah.
And especially when doing new things, you gotta practice a bit.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a lot learned today. I had a lot of fun. I'll need to get those Bridget mods down.
Yeah. I am. Yeah, but, I tried before when I was doing things on my own. I did try Ramathon on the controller since she was giving me problems on keyboard. I definitely do prefer Bridget to Ramathon. Like it's again one of those situations where like, ooh, I like this. Oh, well, nose redeeming all of the things. Okay.
I guess that would be time for a posture check
Yeah.
and a hydrate.
But yeah, that's the same thing that happened with Granblue, where it was just actually it happens with every fighting game really. I go for it for one character, but that's not who I actually end up playing. Like Granblue, I wanted for Narmaya, but then Rita was a thing. Cross tag was I got it because of the Ruby characters, but then it was the main
S, I
S.
believe.
Yeah. I don't know. I blanked on her name.
Wait, would that make it 3 times? Because you did pick for S, who was also blonde. Blonde being with a sword.
I mean, I guess.
Not it,
Oh my
yo-yo.
God. Wow, you have 15 cents.
I think we found a pattern here. I'll make good note for the future. Well, I'm just saying, when I do game dev, start with a red herring character and then add a blonde later.
Blonde DLC character.
The blondest. And beaniest.
Beanie.
Very lovable bean. Alright. I think we'll be heading out for the evening then.
Alright.
You've done very, very well today, and I'll be glad to see you again soon.
Thank you for teaching me.
Well, of course. Always trying to get new people in.
Oh.
Good night.
Good night.
And DC from there. So, we'll swoosh our way back over here. Very wonderful first lesson. A little bit of progress. We will have a lot more advanced stuff and probably more strict of a structure when we get to the Gold Loose lesson coming up in a couple of weeks. I think I've gotten a measure of a couple of folks that I'd like to get taught, and I just need to find a good day that might not even be a Friday at this point. Someday that I can get available in everyone's schedules. This would be for anyone interested in learning Gold Lewis. You don't have to directly participate, but I would like you to be able to, or I would like to be able to stream when you would be available so that anyone having any questions, I could try to answer. I think that cuts it out for tonight. I have been a very tired bean today, so unfortunately we will not be doing Celestial or public lobbies this evening. I need to get my rest in for a very dense week of streaming otherwise. But regardless, I'll see if we have any peers who happen to be streaming a bit of Guilty Gear Strive this evening, especially with the new character. Oh, wow, what a coincidence. Well, I did mention them earlier, so tomorrow it's Wednesday today, right? Yeah, tomorrow we're doing more Echoes of the Eye on Outer Wilds. This Friday is going to be fighting game variety night. I might try to fit more things on the schedule, but we can probably do pretty well with just a couple hours of Kianta and Islav. And then Saturday is the game dev stream as usual, but I'm kind of out of ideas on what we're coding immediately, so this Saturday we will be focusing on talking about fighting game character archetypes, bridging off of the variety night on Friday, and seeing what little disasters I can draw. It might just be me trying to draw frame data, examples for what attacks look like and what their purposes serve. I'm probably not going to be doing any character portraits or so, mostly just silhouettes. But we'll see how it works. Anywho, go give Chick-sama a... do we want to do science raid? I don't know that we have any other gimmicks this evening. Yeah, go ahead and give Chick-sama a science raid. And hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow, or more likely Friday. Class is dismissed, and thank you very much for your attendance, especially Leviathan.